What? Why?
Because you have to. It's like if a dog pooped on your lawn and the owner didn't pick it up. It's your responsibility to pick up after yourself.
Guys, that wasn't an example of personal responsibility. Why don't we ask students and staff members what personal responsibility means to them?
Well, personal responsibility to me is when you're taking account for your own actions, basically ownership.
All right, personal responsibility to me is that you are responsible for what you say, for what you do. You own what you say and what you do. So if you say you're going to do something, you do that thing. If you have acted in a way or spoken in a way that is not up to standards of expectations that people have of you or that society has of you, you own that. You apologize as necessary to make things right.
Personal responsibility. To me, personal responsibility means responsibility for my children, my wife, my career, my students, and then I can't forget myself.
All right, personal responsibility to me, that just means like being on top of all your stuff, whether you got practice, you got to show up on time. If you got homework, you got to get that done on time. If you got tests, you got to study. And then, just responsibility, you got to take control of your actions, whatever you got to do is you got to do it, so.
Freshmen can apply personal responsibility by being on time to school and classes and doing all their homework.
How an incoming freshman could develop and live up to their standards of personal responsibility. They can think before they speak, think before they act, because you have to live with what you say and what you do. So if you've thought thoughtfully about what it is you're going to say or what you're going to do, then you have less to worry about in terms of being not responsible.
I think freshmen should learn their own personal responsibility by owning their own journey, by being responsible in the classroom, listening to their teachers, listening to their upperclassmen, their true role models that have already learned personal responsibility.
So freshmen are new to high school, so they should get used to the responsibilities of going to Granite Bay, so they should make sure they do their homework on time, be on time to class, and also get ready for college, which is down the road.
All right, so freshmen, I think y'all can do some personal responsibility by being in all your classes. Don't go to the bathroom during class because you're gonna miss valuable information that you might not get. Being in an academic classroom for Grizz time, and just prioritizing what's most important to least important, and getting all that done, because you don't want to be doing something, prioritizing like video games or something like that over school or your homework, so yeah, I think that's really important.
Okay, one example of personal responsibility in the real world would be like learning from your mistakes. You gotta take responsibility for your actions, and once you do that, you can learn from those mistakes and you can become a better person. Applying personal responsibility in real life means to be on time at your job, paying your taxes, and not getting in trouble with the police.
So I have a saying in my class, and maybe it'll be easier to understand how one acts in a responsible fashion or examples of that. And it's sort of the reverse of it, is to not be that guy. That guy. The one in class where the teacher is given the directions twice over very clearly, asked are there any questions, and the kid goes, wait, what are we doing? It's that guy. Or the guy who is supposed to turn in his work and doesn't turn his work in, right? We all know that guy. Your job in life, sometimes it's a low bar. It's just to not be that guy. That guy is the one who's not being responsible, not listening, not paying attention, not doing or saying what he's supposed to be doing. So really, your job is not so much as to work about being responsible, it's just avoiding being that guy.
Some examples of personal responsibility outside of the classroom, as far as students, would be balancing all of your academics and your extracurricular with the homework, just making sure that you are responsible and owning your own learning outside of the classroom. can you do it on your own?
So when you get older, you want to make sure you pay your bills, make sure you're being responsible at work, following all the rules, drive safely, you know, doing your taxes, that kind of thing.
All right, outside of the classroom, outside of school, I think we can still do personal responsibility. You know, when you're at home, you know, if your parents ask you to vacuum or clean the dishes or take out the trash, you know, you got to do that because that's your responsibility. You know, just being responsible for yourself, you know, not doing anything dumb, not, you know, doing reckless stuff, you know, just making sure you're safe and responsible for yourself.
All right, based on what you heard, make sure you use personal responsibility on and off the campus.